Brothers or sisters can sometimes be very useful. Once when I was with Fi, we heard a group of males calling some distance away. Fi didn't want to join them, but Fruit did. And even though he was quite grown up, he didn't want to go without mom. Not that day. So what did he do? He went over to infant Flossie, gathered her up, and when she clung to his belly, set off toward the males. Then Fi had to follow. As I smiled at his ploy, I remembered 18-year-old Fabin doing it exactly the same when Flint was a baby because Flo didn't want to stop feasting on termites, and Fabin was impatient to be gone. And just like Fruit, he had wanted Mom along. When I am at Gombe, I often follow Fi and her family. If I know where they slept the night before, I get up very early in the dark and arrive at their nests just as it gets light. Then I follow them through the forest, sometimes for a whole day. But it is not easy to follow chimps for a long time. The undergrowth is very thick, and though there are trails where you can walk upright, the chimps seldom use them for a long day go. They go along their own pathways, moving easily through through thick tangles of thorny undergrowth. To follow you must crawl after them on all fours, or even wriggle along on your tummy. Thorns catch at your clothes, your hair, and your skin. Fins curl around the buckles of your shoes. As you struggle to pull free, you see the black shapes ahead vanishing, and you almost cry with frustra- frustration. But if you are lucky, you find a chimps again with you. Emerge from your battle with the vegetation. There they are, feeding peacefully in a tree or resting quietly on the ground, grooming one another. Then, as you watch, you know it was all worthwhile. The Tanzanian field staff are wonderful at following the chimps, even through the most difficult places and up the sleepest and almost chimps cross a narrow steep side valley by swinging from tree to tree, or when they climb the slender vines that often hang down a sheer cliff face. But even then, the man can often predict where the chimps are going and so catch up with them later. Some of these skilled observers, such as Hilali Matama, Yahaya Yahaya Alamasi with us for years, since the late 60s. What stories they have to tell about their adventures with the chimpanzees.